So this is a really cool little nugget that I got in from Idaho this weekend. And if you look close, you can see that it's got some fold marks in it. And I want to unfold this thing. You can see right here it's folded. Along this side it's folded. There's a fold here. And then on the other side it's folded here. So this was definitely a much flatter piece of gold at one time. And I think as I unroll this and unfold it, it is soft, it's metal. I should be able to do it with toothpicks and just my fingernails, I think. It might really take on a whole different appearance. So let's watch this together and see what happens. So you can see that it does have a little bit of leaf of gold underneath there. Some dirt in there, which is to be expected. Clean that out. See where the next spot is. That's going to be easy to do right here on this end here. It looks pretty simple. Might need a little bit of help here. Take a little push pin. The pin that I'm using is also gold, so it's really soft. It shouldn't mark the nugget up at all. You can see that that's opening it up on the end. It's got some interesting shape to it. Okay, well, that opened that up a little bit. Taking on a whole new shape. Looks like that wants to unfold right in here. Just have to see it in the light a little better here. This spot here you can see is folded over right here. I think this is folded. Yep. I'm not sure what that wants to do right there. I think it's folded right here. Oop, that piece broke off. And I expect some of this will break as I'm unfolding it. Have to check it out with my loop, I think. Okay, yeah, this spot right here. don't want to poke myself. I'm gonna have to get some stronger tools, so I'm gonna go do that. Then I'll be back and turn the camera back on. Alright, so I came back, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually use some pliers to flatten these spots out. But what I do is I use some paper on the jaws so I don't scuff the actual nugget itself. Some little channel locks. So with the channel locks I can just really gently squeeze and flatten that out. You can see it gives it much more shape, and we're able to see a little bit more of what it's doing. This spot here is folded in, so I'm going to have to pry that open. Under the loop you can see that this is a piece that's folded over and there's dirt underneath that. So what I'm going to do is, again with the pliers, hold it a little stronger. Alright, so now I can hold it firmly and then pry up underneath it. Boy, that is definitely tough. Not sure if I'm going to get that pried over. So what I'm going to do here is a little different. You can see that this here is also folded. Not sure if I can just pry that without poking myself. Oh yeah, there we go. I'm going to use some different pliers, but same thing, a little bit of paper on them. Alright, so wedge that paper in there. I think I'll actually try and pry it open a bit more first. That's opening up. That might break off though. Flatten that out a little bit more. Now you can see it's opening up. Kind of looks like a sea turtle maybe or something. Definitely a lot more shape to it. Check it out under the loop, see what I'm seeing. Pretty easy to see under the camera that this is folded here. So we'll hold this here. You can see there's dirt under there. It's kind of got a cool character now. I think if I can just get this part here unfolded, that might be as far as I go with it, actually. And gold is metal, so it can sometimes be a little bit tough to work with. I'm going to use a different pair of side cutters here on this and see if I can get underneath it. There we go, that opened it up. Flatten that out with the channel locks. Just a bit of a squeeze to flatten it out. And there we have an unfolded nugget. This thing will clean up nice. It'll be really nice and bright when it's done. Pretty heavy. Let's check out the weight of this sucker. Where's my scale? 3.75, 3.77. So there you go. A little bit of a modification to give this nugget a lot more surface area and a lot bigger size. I'll clean it up. It'll be nice and bright. Probably have a little bit of a foil-like texture to it since it is so smooth. Very cool nugget from North Idaho.